We got 2 games for Jornada 9, Jornada 9, round 9. I can't find any lines, any numbers for the first game, which is Querétaro Necaxa. So we're gonna go ahead and go through with the second game of the night, which is Mazatlan at home taking on Chivas. Chivas coming in. They're clearly the better team, and I'm picking against them. Here's why before some of you guys go crazy. Chivas, are they the better team? Yes, they are. Do they have better quality players? Yes, they do. But I think this is going to be their 4th game in about 9 to 10 days. It's going to be their 4th game. They've been doing a lot of traveling back and forth. They looked good against that third-rate Canadian team. I'm going to just tell you guys what it is, because I think they're giving them a little bit too much credit. In my humble opinion, I think Chivas are getting a little too much credit. Are they a good team? They're finally finding their rhythm. They're finally finding ways to score, which is good. You like to see it. I just think the traveling back and forth, traveling to Canada, coming back home. Well, first they had to travel to San Luis, then they went to Canada, then they came back to Guadalajara, and now they're going to Mazatlan Friday night. This is going to be their 4th game, and I believe in about 10 days. So is the physicality of these players going to show up? They're professionals, yes, but they're humans. Come on, guys. They're humans. They're not robots. So for that reason alone, I think they are going to score. I just think Mazatlan gets a little bit more of an edge over them. I can perfectly see Mazatlan either getting a draw here at 1-1 or even a 2-1. So if you guys want your lock for this game, I'll take responsibility for if you want to lock it in. But I do think both teams to score is a very good lock, and you're not getting a bad price here at -132. Over 2.5. Like I said, guys, most of these games have been going over 2.5. Maybe not in the most recent games. I know the last game with Atlas Pumas didn't go over 2.5, didn't even come close. It was a snooze fest, 0-0 draw. We're aiming to get a 60% hit rate on this over. I think we're still somewhat there. We're just gonna have to see what's going on with this card. But this game does not. I don't think this game goes under, and if it does, it's barely gonna be under 1-1. If you don't like playing the 2.5 total, don't play it. Go with both teams to score. If you're too scared of it, that's fine. If you don't have the money for it, that's fine. Bet responsibly, guys. Bet responsibly. Mazatlan money line, I think, is definitely worth taking a shot here. Like I said, I question the physicality of this Chivas team just because they've been on a lot of travel and had some games recently. So they might even play with some of the secondary guys, which is not bad at all. Not bad at all. I actually like the way their bench plays too. So I think if you like Chivas, don't let me talk you out of it. Convince yourself. Take your shots. I just don't see it. I just don't want to. Mazatlan or draw, I think, is also, if you want somewhat of a good price with, a chance to better your outcomes. Mazatlan or draw on the double chance, I think, is also not a bad bet. Me personally, there's a good I want to play all of these, but I also got to see what is on the Querétaro Necaxa. I want to see the numbers when I can find them, the Querétaro Necaxa game, because I do want to play a little bit of something there too. For each day, guys, I usually like to play 3 picks. And this is 4. I like all 4, but I'm going to have to break it down. But one for sure, both teams score. Mazatlan has no trouble usually finding the net at home. And even outside of home, they still manage to find at least a goal. So I can trust the Mazatlan side. It's the Chivas side that I don't know if it's going to show up. Like I said, yes, they've been playing well. They scored 2 against San Luis. Got to give it to them. And I think San Luis is a good team. But they just got done playing this third-rate Canadian team. And if that third-rate Canadian team can score against Chivas, this Mazatlan team is not going to have a problem scoring against them. Both teams to score is my lock for this game. You guys see anything else, or if you want to convince me to take Chivas with you, go ahead and try and convince me.